My name is Marissa Mullen. I'm the founder of That Cheese Plate and Cheese by Numbers. It really started as just this passion project, and now it's what I do as my full-time job. Long story short, it started in college. My friends and I would have frequent wine and cheese parties. I really like to make my cheese plates pop with color. It almost looks like a painting versus an appetizer. I realized the more and more I made these cheese plates, I followed the same method. So this method I coined Cheese by Numbers, which essentially it's paint by number maps, but with cheese. You put your cheese down first, and whenever I make a cheese plate, I like to use 3 to 4 different types of cheese, whether that's different milks or textures, and you want to spread it out on the plate. And then secondly, I love to add a salty meat. You can tell a cheese plate is from That Cheese Plate with the salami river, which is this term I coined referring to salami folded on the cheese plate. Whenever I would make my cheese plates, I would put it down the center of the plate to kind of separate the colorful produce out. So sometimes I'll do fresh fruit on one side and vegetables on the other, or sometimes I'll do all red and pinks on one side and greens on the other, and the salami river is always the item that separates those two. And then you kind of fill in the gaps with crunchy items like crackers and nuts. You can add a dip in there like honey or jam, and you're making your cheese plate, you want to make it look as abundant as possible. And then as for my garnish, I always say the garnish trifecta is sage, rosemary, and thyme. The perfect cheese plate is whatever you want it to be. I always say that cheese plates are personal preference, so you really can play with it and do whatever you want. With cheese plates, you don't need to cook anything. You pretty much just place it, so it's a really easy and accessible appetizer. I always say that cheese plates bring people together. Whenever you're at a party or gathering and a cheese plate is present, everyone gets really excited. It's just a very fun item to have at a party just because it looks so fancy, but it's actually delicious and you can eat it. It doesn't necessarily have to be expensive. I think it's kind of the most versatile food that you can have, and yeah, it makes people excited and happy when they see it.